Sunday afternoon, autumn walk on the beach. The sun was shining and the warmth touched her skin. Above, the sky was the bluest of blue, the sort of blue you imagine in the midst of a cold winter when you long for summer. Hanah's little dog stopped at a pile of driftwood, whitewashed by the sea. Some children played at the river's edge, and an elderly couple sat on deck chairs on the sand, pouring a drink from a thermos. It was Sunday afternoon, and many people were out for a walk along the beach. Hanah felt the crunch of shells under her feet. She just loved these sunny days on the beach with her dog, who was now looking up from the driftwood pile to get reassurance from her. She needed the reassurance herself, she thought, as she sat down on a large nearby piece of driftwood. She knew life was supposed to be filled with challenges, but she was overwhelmed with the challenges now. Hanah could hear the words of her grandfather in her mind. Courage, she remembered him saying, when as a little girl she was afraid of jumping over a stream on one of their bushwalks. And strength, when she called by his house after school when something difficult had happened, a fallout with a friend or a difficult test. You are strong, you can do this, girl, he would say. She knew he helped her even now. She looked at her dog, sniffling further around the driftwood pile, so trusting. Out at the sea, the frothy waves came in, lapping onto the shore. Yes, the challenges were overwhelming. First of all, her boss at work was the extreme end of bossy, never listened and overrode Hanah's ideas no matter how good they were. Meetings were filled with her ideas being rejected, one she had thought about and put a lot of work into writing up. Then her flatmate was suddenly leaving and she had to find someone else. But the hardest thing was missing her kind friend Vicky. Vicky was someone who would leave little parcels on her doorstep if she knew Hanah was unwell or unhappy, or just as a surprise. Vicky, who always seemed to understand. Vicky would have been there for Hanah now, with wise words. She remembered the framed embroidery on Vicky's wall, just inside the front door. It said, "Be strong and of good courage." You saw it every time you went into her house. Hanah felt as if her grandfather's words and Vicky's words were merging, courage and strength. It was strange how Vicky's illness had taken her, slowly and silently. You would have thought Vicky would always be there, like an angel, giving and caring and looking out for others. Hanah breathed in the warm air. Ah! All around her was this beautiful picture of sea and sky and hills. Around her were people out and about with smiles and hellos. It was a gentle noise of people and sea and birds. The air was calm and quiet. Could she take hold of this calm and quiet, bringing it close and into her innermost being? As she looked at the scene on the beach, Hanah felt a new confidence stir within. She would walk courageously on in her life, renewed with strength.